regretted the decision.
You've been an invaluable asset to the group, Noel. Just wanted to make sure you didn't regret it.
Okay, maybe not every single day does a dream come true, but the work we're involved in, the discoveries we're making, it's all worth it.
I have been idle here for a long time. I believe Barrett
As
would
much as I love
describe this
uncovering new
state as
questions, I wouldn't mind if you... Ever since I
bored.
got here, this has felt like home. These people are family. I hope it feels that way for you. See you later.
What can I help you with? So, are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else? I understand. You've been through a lot. Just let me know when. We're just at the beginning of this mystery, and you're going to be there for it. We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually, but a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising. Jumping to anthropology on me already? Oh, well, good. We all need our own reasons to be out there. But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry. We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood? Good. Let's take a little stroll through New Atlantis, shall we?
I hope Barrett makes it back to us. I know he gets into trouble all the time. Everyone chooses not.
La chama ya me iba a montar al cuarto.
There's a huge difference between being prepared and carrying too much.
A ver. Igual robó la cosa.
We need to talk to John Tuala in Mast. Sure, go ahead.
Ya voy a solucionar lo de esto. Ok. Ahora se escucha mejor, ¿no? Creo que sí. Creo que se escucha mejor.
My parents considered themselves to be enlightened, but their lives were so busy they rarely pursued their beliefs. By the time I...
Déjame ver.
I was old enough to start questioning these things. The idea of following any organized religion was almost an afterthought. It's not that I don't want to believe in anything. It's that my scientific mind is often at odds with my spiritual center. Having been out there, in the Starfield, seeing all those magnificent wonders with my own eyes, I need answers, not religious theory. I'm sorry if that disappoints you. But don't worry. While we're on this journey together, I fully intend to respect your religious beliefs. You mean apart from being the chair of Constellation for the past 5 years? Well, let's see. I pride myself with my aptitude for astrodynamics, calculating optimal trajectories for grav jumping. That's been quite useful in the past. And as far as planetary exploration, my area of expertise is botany. So, don't worry. I won't let you eat anything that might put you in the hospital. Exploration is my entire life. I consider it both a career and recreation. That being said, I will make a confession, but you have to promise to keep it between us. Before I graduated from school, I was in a band. And no, I don't mean the school band. I mean a rock band. We called ourselves Ironic Comet. A ridiculous name, I know. But we were just a bunch of teenagers getting together and having fun. And before you ask, no, I wasn't the lead singer. I actually played the drums. The band never really went anywhere, of course, but those were good times, and I remember them fondly. I hope you got something out of that.
Ajá.
Glad to
Oye.
haul whatever you need.
Área. Espaciales. Armas. Ok. Hay armas que están duplicadas. Estas. Esta es igual que esta. Idéntico, ¿viste? Sí, es igualita. Sí, entonces voy a darle esta. Sí, porque no voy a hacer nada con esto. Ah, ok. Espero que las armas no se dañen. Estoy dándome. Esto es. Ah, pero el problema, esto, bueno, ya voy a hacer más adelante. Esto creo que se puede vender, ¿verdad? Porque ya lo está agarrando. Creo, ay, no, ahorita se la quito. Yo creo que ya. Ahorita le quito la pinza.
No problem.
Yo creo que sí. Yo creo que sí, porque es que no. Bueno, voy a primero, necesito ir al espacio para. Ya veo dónde está mi cuarto, porque no sé dónde está mi cuarto. Y ahorita comenzamos a lootear.
I'm busy at the moment.
Wish that bartender at the viewport would stop complaining to security. I don't know what she lost, but she won't get it back by annoying us. Just one quiet day. That too much to ask for?
Dale, dale, dale. Ahí queda guardado, Mario. Queda guardado. Como 15 días, 20 días. O una semana, no me acuerdo. Por ahí. A lo mejor me consigue ahí streameando. Dale, papi.
Hope you're not agoraphobic.
How's it going? Pardon me.
Demasiado grande. A ver. ¿Dónde empezar? Falta actividad física.
No time to chat.
Always wondered what the inside of the lodge looks like.
United colonies to the best of your abilities, and to uphold the values of the Vanguard. Honor, loyalty, self-reliance in all your actions as members of the United Colonies Navy.
I do.
Then I'm proud to welcome you to the Vanguard. Now, you all have your assignments. Get out there and show them what the UC's made of. Supra et ultra.
Hope you're not the agoraphobic.
Been up there, huh? Space? Must be cool. I never get to go to space.
Sarah, good to see you. Who's your friend?
Hopefully Constellation's newest member. Thought I'd run through some legwork.
No sé.
Another space
sé.
explorer.
O sea,
Hey, you ever think of
exactamente
joining up with the Vanguard? Help the
No,
United Colonies, earn some credits, even get your UC citizenship?
conozco solamente cuando los nombres cuando escriben.
All right. Can't blame me for trying, right? I mean, I still haven't given up on getting Sarah to re-enlist.
It's a game we play. He asks, I say no.
Here's what I got for you two. Vanguard volunteer by the name of Moera. Helps patrol the old neighborhood. Sol, Mars, Neptune, you know.
The Sol system? Which admiral did he upset to get that posting?
He's Martian, born and raised. Not like I can get anyone else to care. Word is he's got some fancy metal ornament he's been showing off to the old grounders. Matches that description Sarah gave me. Sol system is a lot of planets, but a vet like Moera will be checking in at Sidonia on the regular.
You mean hitting the bars, don't you, John?
Hey, nothing wrong with a little refresh between patrols. Anything for Sarah. UC always takes care of its own. Even the prodigal children.
Oh, brother.
I'm serious about that recruitment offer, by the way. You just come talk to me when you're ready. UC is a good friend to have. Hey, Sarah's friend. You come to enlist at long last? Start earning your stripes with the Vanguard?
Ever run it lost? Elevator's right over there.
How are things going?
This place always surprises me.
Quoi de neuf?
kind of in the middle of something here?
A diplomatic visa? You've got to pick it up. Invoice after meeting. That scientist out in front of mast, staring at the trees. Sounds upset. Whatever it is, it can't be that bad, right?
Son las... Voy a hacer eso. Estoy hablando.
Have a good one. You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving. Okay. Outbound. You're clear. Enjoy your visit.
I'm sorry, I really can't afford to be distracted. I need to get to the bottom of this. Yes, concerned is an understatement. I work for the scientific division of MAST. I've been studying this tree for quite some time, and it appears to be exhibiting some worrying signs. Are you familiar with this particular specimen? Do you understand its importance? Look, I have a lot of work to do here. If you're just going to gawk, I'd ask that you move on. If you can actually assist me, however, I would appreciate it. I don't normally solicit help from random passersby, but it seems an exception is necessary. Would you be willing to retrieve some additional data for me? Well, that's unexpected. There's a series of biosensors I've placed in various locations around New Atlantis, all calibrated to gather pertinent information. They've been running for long enough that I think it's time to collect and analyze their findings. If you would bring them to me, that would save time.
The call has gone out for both increased our collective needs.
Terminal's been having brownouts all the time. Mast finally sent someone down there, but nothing's changed.
Varios.
Shayla, be 40 now.
You gotta let her go. We got the other children. Grandkids, too.
Sheila had such fire in her. She could do anything.
No me acuerdo dónde está el viejito. Viejo. Está la... A ver. Es clave usarlo que uso para ver el mapa. El escáner.
Hey, are you looking for eggs too? I've only found one so far, but I want to find more before anyone else does. So if you see some, can you tell me? Yeah, it was. Weird, right? Miss Seng over at UC Distribution bought the one I found, and she said she might buy more if I can find them. I could really use the credits. I'm not supposed to talk to strangers. Oh, wow. That watch is super cool.
Can't talk right now. Sorry.
It took years to get it looking just like this.
Fashions?
Sergeant Yumi's looking for reliable people to help the guard. Contact him if you're interested. We'd all appreciate it.
Okay. Entrar aquí.
I'm pleased to report that our stocks are currently being maintained at 90% or higher. I'm sure we have anything you might need. Welcome to UC Distribution. Now, before you say a word, I am required to inform you that formal complaints cannot be filed until the customer feedback system is back online. I have been told it'll be up and running in 2 weeks, but you know how these things are. I am sorry for any potential inconvenience. Also, if you're here about a corporate account, I've been assured that deliveries will be back on schedule soon. I hope we have what you need. Who, Jordan? That kid's in here every other day with some random thing he found. Trying to get credits. Yeah, I took pity on him. Why, what is it? That so? Must mean something to you if you came looking for it. Well, you can have it back for what I paid for it, plus a little extra. Let's call it a convenience fee, shall we? Pleasure doing business with you. You mean besides it's all in the name. We distribute. Never a dull moment. I know some people don't. Right. Come back if you need something else.
It's a privilege to be able to work for the UC government.
I need all of... I don't mean to be pushy, but I really do. So you do. Wonderful. I'll just take these, and we'll see what they have to tell us. All right, we'll just upload the data. Give it a moment. And just another moment. It is working, isn't it? Ah, there it is. Relief. Now, let's see. This is... well, it's... oh my. It's a good thing you brought the biosensors to me when you did. Well, there's good news and bad news. The good news is that my suspicions were correct. There is something wrong with the tree. I will report my findings to MAST immediately with no small amount of satisfaction. The phrase, "I told you so," may even be uttered more than once. Yes, it does feel good to be right, particularly when others have attempted to convince you otherwise. Repeatedly. The bad news, as it were, is that the internal composition of the tree is changing. In this particular case, the tree is now regularly emitting ultra-low frequency sound waves. They're nearly imperceptible now, but they're growing in strength. This is something we've never observed before. Depending on how large these waves grow, consequences for the city could be disastrous. I must consult with my colleagues in MAST at once. Thank you for your assistance. I hope these credits are adequate compensation.
Whose dizzying career has her face off with the UC spacers and...
Well, hello. You hear about the job by any chance? The officer over there can help you with any bounty issues. You did, huh? Gotta admit, I was against the sign at first. Felt cheesy, you know? Like we're hiring a dishwasher or one of those dancing clowns. But here you are. Can't argue with effectiveness. And if nothing else, New Atlantis security is just that. Effective. When we're fully staffed, that is. But we're not. Long story. And need some help. You interested? Well, first things first, I have to ask, do you have any security experience at all? It sure counts for something. I mean, you're alive. And resilience is definitely an important trait for any officer.
Well, I think I've heard all I need. Your first assignment couldn't be easier. Go to Mast and check in with Agent Plato at Aegis. There was a package left at a dead drop, and they need UC security to handle it. He'll fill you in on the details.
You know, MAST, the Military, Administrative, and Scientific Triumvirate. Giant building in the center of the city? Headquarters of the entire United Colonies? I really should have given you a more thorough interview.
Aegis? They're basically UC intelligence. They help identify threats to New Atlantis before they become problems. While we're separate departments, there are times we need to rely on each other, so it's important to keep a good working relationship. We do Agent Plato this favor, and maybe he'll toss us some intel when an investigation stalled. Tit for tat. You know how it works. Cat got your tongue? Well, just because you're bringing it here doesn't mean that's where it'll end up. As for why, you can ask Aegis. As far as I'm concerned, it's none of my business. Let me know if you have any questions. How's the investigation going? Take care.
todo es demasiado serio todo.
There are always about a million things to do.
Como ven el
And I'm
que los
only one
detalles.
person. It's so overwhelming. Hey! Oh, you're not Carl. Sorry. I shouldn't assume. Maybe you go by Carl. You're just not the Carl I was waiting for. We're supposed to be investigating a power drain down here. People have been reporting brownouts for a while, and Mass finally decided to follow up on it. I can't be in two places at once, and Carl isn't here, so I'm just trying to look inconspicuous.
Yo ayudo a
Since
todo.
you're here and Carl isn't, and I really want to get this solved, I will take you up on that. What I need is very technical. I can talk you through it remotely. I'm gonna head to the monitoring station. The first box we're looking for is over near UC Surplus. You know, Antonio's place. I can contact you once you get there.
Ok, encuentra la caja de conexiones. Cada misión activada. Todo lo que estoy haciendo queda en actividades. Es lo que entiendo. Con la mano en la caja. Ok. Ok. Vamos a darle primero aquí. Vamos a activar esto. Estoy acá.
Hey there.
Ey, todo se ve demasiado bien. Los detalles, los fuegos. No, increíble.
Always nice to see a fresh face
Increíble.
around here. You stop in. You know why this place has stood for so long. I make sure everyone's comfy. I tell it like it is, and I don't take any shit.
Ay,
You caught me in a good mood, but try that again, and we'll have a problem.
a la vaina. Porque me robé algo de ahí, ¿se fijaron? Ok.
Hey, can you hear me? I think this is working. I only have a general view of things, but you should be near the first junction. That's it. Great job. So that tripped the secondary breaker, and that goes to... Oh, wow, really? They wired it like that? Jeez, okay. Okay, got it. Next one is way down past Jake's, and maybe up a story or two? It's a bit of a hike. Sorry.
Kill for a cup of coffee right about now.
Río, ¿cómo hace? Y no podré entrar, ¿verdad?
Ever wonder how the Crimson Fleet seems to be everywhere? It's because they have little outposts everywhere. There were so many facilities abandoned after the Colony War. The pirates used them as forward operating.
Tengo el traje pirata. Ok, vamos a quitar este traje. Porque este traje no ayuda. ¿Ves?
All over.
No.
It's cliche, but it's true. Everything has a price. And whatever it may be, I can afford it.
Perdón, mi vida.
Excuse me.
Claro, yo había agarrado el traje pirata y todo el mundo me mira feo. No. Poneme aquí en primera persona.
All right, you should be near the next junction box. This
section isn't used very much these days, so it may be a little harder to see. That's the one. Next one's not too far. Dead end, right down from Jake's. Right under that apartment they've been trying to sell. Good luck with that, right?
Okay. Oye, no voy para allá. O sea, no voy a abrir eso ahorita, no tengo...
I wish I lived on a spaceship. You should be near the next junction box. And if those squatters never cleared out, I would suggest avoiding eye contact. It should be fine. Another switch flipped, another lead to follow. And the lights in here just flickered too. The wiring is worse than I thought. I'm going to work on fixing that little issue while you find the next junction box. Looks like it's over near the Trade Authority. Okay, just find that and, maybe don't talk to anyone about it just yet.
Arriba.
Okay, the final box I need you to deal with should be right around there. Unfortunately, I just realized you're in for a real tangle of cabling. Like 200 years of field attempts to rewire things. I tried to fix it 3 years back and was crying by the second day. Gave up on the third. Anyway, there should be a series of secondary breakers you need to deal with before you can access the junction box. I don't remember the order, but flip levers until all those circuits are powered down. Wow, you got it. Really well done. You saved me like a week of work. Why didn't you meet me at the monitoring station, near where we met?
Okay.
I'm not gonna be stuck in this place for long. All I need is a grace, and I'll turn it into a break.
Un laberinto, ¿viste? Bien grande es esto. Vaya.
Did I say thank you? Because thank you. There's no way I could have done that in a reasonable amount of time all by myself.
Okay. Si me pagan en condiciones, yo lo que hago falta en campaña.
Well, not everyone would be, and I appreciate it. Thanks to your help, I was able to trace the power drain. I know where it's coming from. Unfortunately, the source is exactly where I was afraid it was. The Trade Authority. So that's something that I'll need to deal with. That'll be fun. If you want to tag along, I certainly wouldn't complain. But if not, then this is where we part ways.
Una vez, ¿para qué te vas? Vení.
So thanks to you, we've got evidence that the Trade Authority is behind the power drain being reported down here. I don't know if you ever dealt with the Trade Authority, but Zoe is intimidating. I have to go in there, but I really don't want to. You think you'd be willing to go with me? Just make sure this doesn't go badly? Thanks. That means a lot. I can do the talking, I think. Just be ready for, well, anything.
Siga Luisa Reyes. Lois Reyes. A ver qué tal. Pero ahí está. Vamos a hacerlo una vez. Guardamos el tiempo. Quiero un traje de eso. No.
You have a nice day from Mast. How delightful. You'll have to remind me of your name, dear. I'm afraid I can't keep track of all you little worker drones.
I'm Luisa Reyes. Well, you know that, because I've been in here 3 times.
Yes, of course you are. And was it you were accusing me of with absolutely no evidence?
The power drain is coming from your building, Zoe. You and I both know it, and now I can prove it.
I'm sorry, what?
We traced the drain, checked the grid. It led us here. You can't talk your way out of this.
I'm going to ask you to wait here a moment. I'll be right back.
Ok. Hablemos con Luisa.
Okay, just be ready for anything. I don't know if she's going to come out of there with a gun or call in mercenaries or what. I don't want this to turn out violent if we can avoid it, okay?
Ok. Relájate. Ya verás que no habrá problema. El primer tiro no lo pegaré yo. Por último, sí. Seguramente las cosas no están fáciles. Seguro que no estás exagerando.
Believe me, I really hope I am. But I'll tell you, people in my division tell stories about Zoe. She's got a lot of influence. Okay, you're probably right. Just need to breathe.
Espera a Luis Reyes.
Well, Miss Reyes, I apologize for not taking this matter more seriously. I assure you, I will eagerly assist in getting to the bottom of this.
Okay, hello? No, you're not weaseling out of this. We got to the bottom of it. You are the bottom.
I appreciate your enthusiasm for your work, but I do a little more research before casting aspersions. Someone has indeed been using this location through which to route electrical power. It is not the Trade Authority. I've had my suspicions for a while, and I've been keeping detailed notes, which I'm happy to share with you. For now, though, what do we do next?
Wait, what?
Oh, for heaven's sake. I presume you've been assisting Miss Reyes in tracking down this little problem. Well, clearly there's more work to be done. Why don't you continue the work you've been doing with an assurance that the Trade Authority will compensate you for your time? I'll coordinate things here with Miss Reyes. With Mast's access to the grid, we'll find out who did this soon enough. And why. Presumably, you're the one who's been doing the fieldwork, so I believe you'll find there's another junction box out there in the well that needs your attention.
Okay, well, this is not how I saw this going. For the moment, let's assume this is all legitimate. I can sort out the details with Zoe. So why don't you go investigate the next junction box? Maybe Zoe really is telling the truth.
Nice to meet you.
Está cansando muy rápido. Ay. Se fijan, se cansa demasiado. Ah, ahí está una escalera. No lo había visto. No sé cómo guardar el arma. Ok. No.
Hey there. You should be getting close.
Hello? Is this functional? I insist that you provide updates for any suspicious activity. Is that clear?
That's it, thanks. Let's just take a look here. Okay. You're going to want to head for box 45A. It should be near Apex Electronics.
You can't possibly be serious. Are you looking at the same diagram I am? 47B is obviously the next one. It's on the same level.
Zoe, I know how to
¿Sabes qué? Bueno.
Ignore. Head for box 45A, okay?
I appreciate that you've listened to reason. The junction box should be just nearby. We'll have this solved in short order. Adequately done. Miss Reyes and I have both noted that the next node in this trace is not on any of the current diagrams.
She means it's not in the well. It's somewhere on the surface. Which technically means it's not my responsibility.
However,
we agreed that we all like to see this through. If you head topside, I'll pull up the diagrams we need.
Ok, vamos a ver algo. Vamos a ver. No sé cómo guardar el arma. Ok, ya. Dejando presionado X. Me ve la autoridad, me va a echar plomo.
Miss Reyes is still collecting the necessary diagrams and blueprints to accurately assess the situation. Before she returns, I'm going to make you an offer. Whatever you find at the end of this path, you bring it to me first. I'll be certain that Mast gets what it needs, but I trade in valuable information. I suspect you're going to find some. I guarantee you the Trade Authority will pay well. Consider that as you head towards the residential district. We can't pinpoint the source yet, but it's somewhere over
Instead of
there.
starting a new life, free of rules and completely self-reliant, the family returned to New Atlantis and filed a lawsuit. Instead of 2B, we're just a resource and we're not liable. That was little comfort to the irate 2B companies. You're listening to the Settled Systems News Network.
careful if you run into those ecliptic jerks.
Nice day for a picnic.
I love it.
Shame about Sam.
Hey, you should be getting close. Looks like it's somewhere near Athena Tower. Zoe says there's a junction box on the building's exterior. I'm not sure why she knows that. One never knows what information might be useful. Well, that's unexpected. Powering down that junction doesn't show any other connections. Clearly, the source must be inside that residential tower. Yeah, that would make sense. You know, I think I remember seeing a report about power problems on one of the upper floors. I bet it's related. See if you can get up there.
No tengo más.
Having a good one?
Acá, apartamento que hay. a este, al apartamento, para poder después ir para este. Pero no tengo los ganchos, ¿cómo se llama esto? Para desbloquear la caja fuerte. Tengo que ver a dónde podemos comprar eso. O ir luteando poco a poco. Podemos dar este en stand-by y luego pasamos a ese.
So much. I might actually become a barista just to wear one.
Si lo hago, no va a hacer nada. Esto no va a hacer nada. Ah, ok. La tipa de allá de... La que solo... La que le compré el biosensor y ya vende la de acá. ¿Dónde?
One day, I'm gonna leave New Atlantis for good.
We're on the cutting edge of technology here. It's an exciting place to be.
I hope you are, of course, welcome at any time here in Mast. Same as anyone. Just be aware that you are being monitored. Ah, right. You're Sergeant Yumi's recruit. You're taller than I expected. Oh, it wasn't a compliment. Just an observation. In any case, let me fill you in. We have a dead drop that we think has been compromised. So I'd like someone from UC Security to handle the pickup instead. Take the package back to Sergeant Yumi, and he'll check it in as evidence before it gets routed back to Aegis. Take the Nat to the spaceport. There should be a Galbank ATM right next to the station. The package is taped under one of the benches. Grab it and deliver it to Sergeant Yumi, and the job's done. You really should know better than to ask for classified intel. What is this, your first day on the job? Don't worry, I'm just giving you a hard time. I still can't tell you what's in the package, though. No. My parents would never have been so presumptuous. Every agent who joins Aegis gets to choose a pseudonym, pending approval, of course. I chose this for myself when I signed on. I have, of course, since learned that I am not nearly as smart as I thought I was as a younger man. I suppose none of us are. We're the intelligence arm of the United Colonies. Think of it this way. UC Security responds to threats. It's Aegis's job to anticipate and prevent them. All you really need to know is that we're here to serve and we're the good guys. Our main priority is the safety and security of the citizens and assets of the United Colonies, wherever they may be. We keep an eye on, well, everything. You get used to it after a while, and it makes the occasions where you can all the more meaningful. Good luck with the mission.
Still have questions? Go ahead and ask. Nicely done. It's really hard to find good help these days. That being said, my luck seems to be turning around. We've gotten a lot of new personnel as of late, not just you. Who knew all I had to do was put up a sign? Oh yeah, once I had a recruit who was basically bred to be UC security. I mean, his favorite book was our training manual. He knew every rule, every procedure, and on top of that was a pinpoint marksman. But he lacked exactly what you are talking about. Initiative. He ended up transferring to a desk job after a year. Anyway, here's your payment. And if I have any more work for you, I'll let you know. Ah, if it isn't my favorite part-time security officer. Crime has slowed down since you started helping out, which is good for morale. Back to work then.
Hello.
Hope life is treating you well. Let me know if I can get you anything. Hey there. Always nice to see a new face. First time in New Atlantis? Oh boy, I didn't mean for you to take it personally. It's just something to say to customers. Break the ice, know what I mean? Listen, you just relax. Make yourself comfortable. You're welcome to stay as long as you want. That work for you, new guy? Let me know if there's anything I can get you. Lucky for you, that is literally my job. What can I get you? You know, I had a guy in here last week ranting that General Shao ought to send the Marines down into the well. I'm usually all for letting folks speak their mind. Most times it can't be helped after a few drinks. But that was just too much. Anybody stuck living in the well, it almost certainly isn't by choice. And things down there aren't that bad. You know, I had a guy in here last week ranting that General Shao ought to send the Marine. I'm usually all for anybody stuck living in the... Catch you later.
Excuse me?
Yes? What?
Hey there, new guy. Good to see you again. Yep, spaceport traffic keeps me pretty busy. But just between you and me, I've got something in the works that'll change everything. A new drink that'll make this place famous, galaxy-wide. You would love it, I guarantee. Only, I can't make you one right now. Don't have the ingredients. I made a deal with a hauler to bring me some small samples of an ingredient I think will make all the difference. But it never showed up. Turns out the guy I hired was also hired by a few other folks. The kind of folks who ship less than legal cargo. Security got wind, and the whole lot was impounded. Now they're just sitting on it, taking their sweet time like they always do. It's killing me. I submitted all the paperwork, believe me. It won't amount to anything, but I did it. And really, I'm not even certain this is what I need to finish the recipe. I think it is. I need to get my hands on that cargo. I really do. It's gonna keep me awake nights if I don't try. Before we say anything else, I am in no way asking you to do anything that might violate any of the many, many laws in place here in New Atlantis or the larger United Colonies. This is just one friend talking to another friend, asking if maybe that friend could possibly find a way to get her important cargo out of the impound. And if, hypothetically, that were done in a less than 100% legal way, well, that might not be the worst thing in the world. You, with me on this? God, you have no idea what a relief this is. I'm obviously not expecting you or anyone to go in guns blazing and taking hostages or something. I just figure there has to be a way to get what I need. I'm not worried. I'm annoyed. Wait, are you saying I should be worried? No, of course not. It'll be fine. Totally fine. I trust you. Stop by anytime you'd like attention.
Howdy.
This really isn't a good place for civilians to be hanging around. There's something I can help you with? Not really sure. Whenever they get through their backlog, I guess. You have a reason you're asking? Yeah, I can't really just let you in there. Yeah, I hope so. No, I can't. Sorry. Nah, that's okay. I think I got it. All right, look, don't tell anyone I did this for you. I could lose my job over it. If anyone asks, I had nothing to do with this. You got it? 1 second. All right, make it quick, will you? Hey, try and be careful, okay? Don't want to ship anything.
Chef's
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving.
Pardon. I don't want to sound desperate, but any luck finding my cargo?
Hey there, new guy. Good to see you again. Can I get you something? Oh, no way. You really got it? I probably don't want to know what you did to get this, right? I mean, I want to know, but it's maybe better if I don't. You really do love your jokes. You are joking, right? Well, look, I can assure this will all be worth it. Matter of fact, I'm going to let you have the first ever sample. On top of that, you get free drinks. Not like unlimited free drinks, but you want a little pick-me-up now and then? I got you covered. I need some time to work on what comes next. But this was the difficult part, I think. Really? Thank you so much. You know, I had a guy in here last week ranting that General Shao ought to send the Marine. I'm usually all for letting anybody stuck living in the well. it almost certainly isn't by choice. And things down there aren't that bad. See, this only works if we both talk. Otherwise, I'm just giving a speech, and I hate public speaking. See you around.
That was a pleasant change of scenery.